style.
What it do, what it do, what it do, y'all? I'm saying if you already don't know, I'm saying if you don't see, I'm in the trap. See if this even works. Fuck it. I'm just gonna play it out there. What it do, y'all? What it do, y'all? I'm saying if y'all don't already know, it's the Cap Podcast. I told you I'm popping up in a lot of different areas, a lot of different spots. Um, I most definitely, if you can hear me, let me know. If you can't hear me, let me know as well. But I'm about to get into a couple questions that I ain't even really get to touch base on in a long time. And it's just a coincidence too that shit that I'm talking about, these motherfuckers is, doing a shit today. But if y'all don't already know, if y'all don't already know, roll up, pour up, turn up. Let's get to it. So my man, whoever just hopped on with the fake page, what it do, James? What it do? What it do, James? Anybody? But no, we gonna hop right onto it. I'm chilling right now. I'm rolling up. I usually play the tunes. I had the tunes playing for a little bit. But I ain't worried about it though. I'm not worried about it because I wanna finish answering some questions that y'all didn't even get to hear because we was so deep in just enjoying the time and conversation. When y'all see me last time, I will post that as well as posting this. But let's get to it though. Let me throw something more for y'all at least too. See if I can get you another tab. There we go. There we go. Should always be. There's always be something. Though. Always something. I can't wait to say this. Y'all gonna like this. If you hear it, if you don't, if you do. Like, hope y'all heard it. About to speak on all this capping that everybody be doing. It look like I still got someone sitting in on me. Don't know who it is, but it's cool. Sit back, enjoy this conversation, these questions and these answers that I was given. I was given questions. Let's see. All right, that's a bet. That's a bet. All right, go. Ugh. Shit. There we go. There we go. There we go. What it do? What it do? We back on IG. We on IG. We on Facebook. We on Twitch. We on YouTube right now. I had to come back with this and speak with y'all. A couple of these questions that I was asked, but I'm gonna answer them so y'all can hear what's going on. There's a lot of bullshit. A lot of people keep talking they bullshit, getting on the internet talking they bullshit. My 420 cup. It's gonna take me a minute. It's gonna take me a minute to drink this, but I'm most definitely about to talk on some shit that I didn't get to talk about on the first episode because we was lit. We popped Bel-Air bottles, we had the Crown, we had wine. It was lit. We was rolling up. I'm most definitely about to hop back onto it and speak on some shit. Let me pull these questions out. Let's see what's up. Oh yeah, big questions. So everybody tap and share this. I'm saying if you ain't fucking sharing this, it's alright. Because y'all gonna want to share this once you hear shit. The next couple episodes is gonna be lit. I'm bringing it on. I'm spicing it up. You see them in a different scenery. And be in different sceneries all the motherfucking damn time. So come on, man. Stop coming for me. Just work with me. What it do, Lay? What it do, Lay? They doing they live right now? What's going on? They was advertising. I don't see nothing. But I be trying to show love. I be trying to show love. If people don't fuck with me, hey, I'm saying that's why we see where our game and our world is going the way it is. Hating. People don't want to work. But it's alright. It's cool. So as y'all don't know, I'm saying I used to be called the Spark Chillcast. Now it's called the Cap Podcast. Because we about to stop all this capping that all these motherfuckers be doing. Using these platforms to present yourself as something that you're not. I've been bashed, I've been shamed for a lot of people shit. We ain't doing this no more. I'm not blunt though. Cause I'm tired of the fuckery. I'm tired of what's up. I'm tired. Hey, Lay. They still doing they pod, Lay? What's going on? Roll up, Lay. Pour something up. If Buzz is what you tell him to hit the hoop or hit the hookah. But no, I wanted to talk more so on like a lot of the shit that I've been through. Dealt with people, worked with people, shit, man. Even relationship to issues, you know, the whole nut when it comes with this shit. So my co-host, if y'all don't already know, his name was he went by Aki. His name was Akeem. But yeah, King parted ways with me. He wasn't feeling this type of movement. He wasn't feeling how this business was. He wanted to try to do things differently. The expectations were higher than where we were at without working for it. But you know, if you want to make that money, if you want to get to that position in that place, you gotta hustle. You gotta grind, and that shit don't just come to you. It's not given to you. A lot of people are always trying to work with people to try to, you know, make sure their self is better instead of trying to work with somebody. And a lot of the people that be doing this shit, man, it's fucking our shit up. It's fucking our networking up. It's fucking our game up. It's fucking our hustle up. Like, and I don't go out here just to try to appease people. I don't go out here trying to say one thing, do another thing. No, that ain't cool because it ain't genuine. A lot of people are doing shit just because of the numbers or the following or the clout chasing. Like, and even the big name celebs know that shit with a lot of people, like in their category. So like, what we got to start doing now, for real, start speaking on people that really be capping. Am I doing this because their podcast started today? I am not. But who are you, James? Who are you? Because if you a fake page, I love how y'all continuously to be. You know, I really I don't be worried about other people's podcasts. Like, I'm saying, if you're doing a podcast, do it. Don't just stop something to start it back up because you had an issue, you had a fallout with your own people, and it ain't even with your own people; it's with yourself. So I'm saying the real question is, am I? Are they doing that because of me? That's the real question. Because for real, if y'all did follow the disrespect of the shit that was going on, you probably wouldn't be appeased. You probably wouldn't even want to believe that those people did that shit. But we ain't gonna stay on topic with them because I wasn't talking about them. I guess James wanted to talk about them and wasn't talking about them. Appreciate you following along though. I love it. But back to what I was saying, I was talking about my co-host. If you was listening, uh, my co-host did some stuff just wasn't appeasing. It ain't. It's not professional. It isn't courtesy. It isn't. It wasn't business related. It was more so personal, emotional related. And when you mixing emotions and personal shit in your business, it's going to fuck that. And like, if you don't understand that, you need to learn more. You just need to continuously to keep pushing. That's that. Like, I don't have no bad blood with people. People hate me. People be jealous of me. People be talking shit about me. I don't be doing that. For what? Why would I just wake up and have envy or animosity towards somebody that really ain't doing nothing for me and won't ever be doing anything for me? For real, for real. So like, I'm saying, going back onto my co-host, like, yeah, no, I'm saying, if you're not built for this work, it's all right. Don't flaunt it. Don't try to clout chase. Don't do all of that shit. Just do what you gotta do. That shit gonna come. That shit will come. But you don't never have to force or rush anything at all, because that shit will come. And I even told my co-host that I used to work with. I'm like, yo, if you ever want to get back into it, ain't no bad blood. Let's get to it. Let's hop on it, and then handle it from there. Don't. And I'm saying, if you're going through something, don't use what you're. I'm saying, if you're going through something, take your personal days. Take time away from what's going on. I feel like it's holding you back or stopping you from doing what you need to do mentally. Because a lot of people just feel like there's a lot of shit that's going on that stops them from doing shit. I don't really think that. I feel like we are our own worst enemy, so we stop ourselves from doing shit. The decisions that we decide on doing with people, with going out, is our own decisions. No one's telling us, oh yeah, give me, this is your answer. This is what you should be saying. This is what you should be doing. No one's saying that. If they are saying that to you and they around you, you should watch that. You should. But unless you don't care about it. And And it's just so funny because a lot of people still continuously to troll, hide behind fake pages, do extra shit. Like I'm not worried about y'all trying to make something out of nothing. I'm here being me. Something that a lot of people, a lot of y'all, deal with. That's hard because you want to be around certain people. You want to be looked at as something. And as this person continuously to ask me questions, I had asked you a question. Who are you, James? Because you have James and a whole bunch of numbers. I'm just trying to interact with you, but you are just hiding behind a blank picture and a fake page to ask me questions. So that's what I go into talking about again. Like a lot of females, a lot of niggas, they I'm saying they do stuff. But when are we gonna start growing up? Oh, y'all hopped off. So like I get people that troll, people that hop on, that try to say little shit. At the end of the day, like, who are y'all? Who are y'all for real? And it's funny because a lot of people say that they want to work, they be trying to work, they this and that, blah blah blah. Stop talking and do it. Show it. Because as you continuously to try to ask questions about other people than what I'm talking about, that shows who you might be or that shows who you are. Like you're not attentive of what is being spoken about, and that's an issue that goes on in our world. People like you, people like that. Like I'm saying, I don't know why you keep trying to go back to talking about all of that shit. So you must be out of one of three people. And if you're not one of those three people, you must be somebody lame. Just wanted to speak on. Somebody's on another page. Everybody on the other platforms, I'm saying, y'all just over here. But I got some other shit going on over here. But no, going back into it though, my co-host was basically he didn't want to go into the route that we was doing and the pace that we were doing. Felt like he wasn't able to do work himself. He wasn't able to have fun himself, which I try to take him out and do things because he didn't drive, but I still try to interact. I'm not like a lot of y'all people that try to belittle people, bash people, hold grudges against people. But it most definitely it makes a lot of sense. And as I continue to like talk and continue to see what goes on out here, like I've been able to experience and deal with a lot of shit, even when it comes to false accusations, people trolling, people hating, people wasting your time with your work. Like I'm genuine about my shit. I'm not out here playing like I'm saying whoever James is, or if you want to be doing something one day and if you don't want to be doing it the next day, I don't have time for that because now you're wasting people's time. And as you try to waste people's time from your own feelings or your own emotions because you can't speak about it, I feel like you need to step away from trying to be the person that you are, and not ignorantly or not ruefully, but just step away to take time for yourself. Like you're chasing after people, you're trying to be with people that you disrespected, or or you said something that it could be a whole bunch of different things. But as I noticed that people still bring up old things, still talk about a lot of older things, that shows where we're at. Like, and I don't want to continue trying to let people know like what's going on, like what y'all are doing, or what is wrong that you're doing towards people, because as everyone say, we adults, we grown. So if we grown, then man up, hold your nuts, hold your cooch, and be that man or that woman that you say you are or you're supposed to be. Like there's just a lot of fraud and clowning that goes on out here because people are wanting to be something. And when it comes with that, like who's actually like I can speak about everything. I'm saying I don't know James, so James, I'm not gonna talk to you. Like, but if you had a real page and you know pictures and name, like I talk to you, but I just you remind me of a couple other people, and that's all right. But let me, and then I'm gonna go into the questions because I just started a little bit on my co-host that I used to work with. But yeah. So now used to be called the Spark Chillcast. Now it's the Cat Podcast. I'll talk into some things that I've been doing over time that I have not been doing the podcast. Um, with me not being able to do the podcast over the past few months was due to the hatred, the negative, the selfishness of a person that could not be a man or could not even speak. And with that, left a weird situation between two people that are supposed to be adults. And, it was a childish moment. I have not, I feel like this year with a lot of people shows me that a lot of people aren't grown or in those positions like how they present themselves on the internet. A lot of people present themselves on the internet to be looked at a certain way, but when all things show and all things shine, those people that you might think is a certain way or is something really isn't. And I noticed that working with people, dealing with people, um, marketing and networking with people that want to or try to do things, I was able to see a lot. Um, like I'm saying, from me not doing interviews from the last time to now, I did around like I think I did like seven, 7 or 8 interviews in the time that I have not been doing interviews. So I did 7 to 8 interviews in the time that I was parted ways with my co-host. And with that being said, that I was able to change the name, I was able to get some more music, get some more beats, get some more entrepreneurs, people that are down to work. The first few episodes is going to be me until until you actually see how I'm going to really bring this shit to you. And I'm most definitely going to start bringing all the artists that be here, that be putting in that work, all the people that be putting in that footwork with their business and their entrepreneurships. I'm going to be bringing those people on. If you're just doing this, you're just doing this. Like, that's all. If you're doing this, you're doing this. Stop doing this and just do it. Like, there's a lot of people that's out here that's actually really doing it, and they don't really get the chance or the shine to actually show who they are, because we always go with people that we think will be right. Because like that shit is change this real quick. But no, like it most definitely hit differently once I started seeing how people rolled and did things, and then how they try to portray to me, how they try to act. It just was all interesting. Uh, the interviews I've been doing, I've been on a couple different podcasts. Um, I've been on, did some radio interviews. Actually, just dropped the Whammo interview. I just did 107.3 with DJ Cold Blooded. I did the Future Flavors interview with him. Check that out. It's on his YouTube. I'm about to drop that on my YouTube as well. I did a little vlog for the day as well when I was there. So people that haven't been there or actually haven't seen shit at the radio station, you can see it, see a little behind the scenes. I couldn't do too much because I'm saying you got. I like to not talk about it. I like to show the shit. So everybody that really be tapping in or really be fucking with shit, man, share this shit, subscribe, follow, let people know I'm about to really be doing interviews. So if you really want to fuck with me, tap in. Like I'm really getting to this shit. Like I wasted a lot of time. That's why I said over a couple months I was able to maneuver and do other interviews. And with me doing other interviews, that actually helped me gain more of an insight and idea of what I'm doing with this podcast because I have multiple interviews. I've been actually talking to people outside the state. A lot of people outside the state want to do work with me, and they've been wanting to do work since I started season one. So like, you know what I'm saying, with that being said, like I'm not playing no more. I'm not wasting time anymore. And if you're really serious about, you know, what you do and you want to promote, you want to market your shit, tap in for real. Like I'm building a team up too, and I already got a few people already underneath me. I'm in some schools. I mean, I'm in some companies as well. So and some radio stations. So I've been marketing and connecting. And I want to just connect and tap in, keep everybody plugged in. Because for real, I'm saying these are golden tickets for everybody to succeed and do what y'all would like to do instead of trying to always worry and hate on somebody else. Because for real, why you hate on somebody when you can be going to go get some money? Or I'm saying if it ain't money, I'm saying go get some dick, go get some pussy or something. Like fuck, like what else? Like why are you over here why are you so timid? You frustrated? Like is that the time of the month? Like because you really shouldn't be taking it out on everybody. And we just gotta do this. Like I'm saying, I even got some actors, some actresses that I've tapped in with. Can't wait to do those. So some big names. A lot of y'all fucking watch this fucking show. So I'll end up having that person. I got another female artist actually. So I got a guy, actor, a female artist. That's now. Who else? We got a director. I've been talking with the director who films movies and stuff. So yeah, it's getting real. It's definitely getting real. I can even let y'all know this now if y'all tapped in or if y'all listening. I got another interview. Uh, what is it? Double XL magazine. I got an interview with them, so I'll be in the magazine and I'll get an interview with them as well. They'll be doing my marketing, promoting freely for about a week to 2 weeks. And yeah, like I'm saying, I've been doing things. I've been tapping in while y'all been hating and and trying to figure things out. I've been getting to it and figured it already out. Like yeah, no. But I'm gonna hop into some of these questions though, since I already got a little bit into it already. Um, I already answered what happened to my co-host. If y'all ain't already know, Aki, he bailed because he wasn't right. He didn't want to continue doing this. He didn't feel like this was the way for him, or he didn't feel like what was happening into the entertainment business was happening the way that he wanted it to. So that's why he parted his way. What happened? Why did season four start so late? The reason why season four started so late is because he withheld all my equipment from me, and the equipment that we actually paid and put in with one another. So that's why I started late. I had to gain equipment. I had to gain all the software back up. Get all of the shit back going again because man, if you think about it, I did 3 seasons. So 3 seasons, that's a lot of equipment. That's a lot of money. So I know what it is, and I know how it feels to waste and feel like you're not getting anything for what you're doing. So, yeah, I'm over here wireless than a motherfucker. That's why I said I'll be everywhere and anywhere that you can think of. But yeah, y'all asked. I had some other questions. They asked me, will the show be the same? The show will be the same. I will have advertisements. I'll have promoting people's brands. Um, the whole nine, like how we were doing before. In the background, animations going. Yeah, I'll be adding a tablecloth that matches the logo. What else? Oh, I got some games I'll be doing throughout the season. I actually got uh, a battle of the sexes, females and men conversations. Uh, Very hot topics with those as well. Those will be really good as well. Again, also another location with that. I said all the shit will be all locations, different locations, maybe the same, maybe different. Never know. Just stay tuned because you'll know how the shit will be. I'm saying if I have an artist on there, I actually might have them freestyle a little bit. They might not. They might. I'm saying fuck with some of the beats I got. I'm saying I'm not even playing all of my shit yet. I played a little bit, on Sunday. That's what got us, I think, lit. I was fucking with the beats, and we got into like a deep ass conversation about, about me and what I've been through. What would be different with the podcast now? What would be different with the podcast now? Would be more so. It's me, just me, as your main host. I'll be bringing some people back on from previous seasons to guest host as well as for a part two of their interview. Um, I told you I had the battle of the sexes. What else will I be doing? I'll be doing the games. I'll be doing games too. Stay tuned for a couple ads and promotions I will be dropping. Actually, ads, yeah. So stay tuned for the ads I'll be dropping. I got some brands that I've been working with as well. You might have seen me with Crown 2 on the pod as well. So stay tuned for them to slide through and work with us. What it do, what it do, what it do, y'all. I was gonna say if you didn't already share this, man, share this, like this, tune in. I'm saying, it ain't Sunday, but I had to finish up some of the questions that I didn't even get to establish on, even talk on. I'm over here getting booted. And I got the big ass bottle of wine. Mm. So I have some more questions though. Had some people ask me, how do you get booked for your podcast now? So I've been telling people you can out of DM me, yeah, just DM me, or I put my email out there, so you can email me or DM me. I told you I have a team I've been building, and so I have some people that work with me. A lot of the emails and a lot of stuff that works within the company is filtrated through other people in my company. So don't think I will be getting your messages directly. I will be having someone actually really posting a lot of the stuff that goes on and what we would be doing. I am looking for people that are into marketing, promoting, being advisors, being event advisors, and planners. I got there's a couple other things because I have somebody I really work with. I do this shit really with, and I've been just really getting down to it. Like I told you, like this shit's really getting real. Shit's getting serious. You might see me just get my feet wet, with this again. But no, I'm getting back to it. Like I actually missed it. A lot of radio stations and people outside the state, people here even asked me when I was gonna get back to it. And I have a lot of people that want to be interviewed. And I'm gonna spice it up too with these interviews. So like you heard how uh, more informative about the person that's on there, as well as getting to really know that person. So yeah, that's gonna be another lit thing. The music's gonna be lit. I'm looking for a on pod engineer, on podcast engineer slash DJ. So if you down to work, there's opportunity, chances, things that we can work out. I actually do have a lot of things on the professional side for people that might have any questions on that sort. So don't worry and think that that's not being handled or discussed. All of that is. But yeah, you can book interviews via all social media platforms or email. If you don't know the email, it's most definitely the cap.podcast1 at gmail. I'll put it I'll put it up. I'll actually post a flyer too, so you guys can get the information on that, so that we can keep going from there. I was even asked, do I interview women? I do. I do. It's actually kind of hard with a lot of women with booking interviews and planning things because always doing something, or they have to make sure things is precise or good with them. So yeah, I do book women. So any women that are out there that do business with anything, if you have your own business or if you work with somebody, please DM me, please email me, tap in with me, so I can get you booked in on for an interview. Um, Also, I will not be. I'll be. I'll keep a wide variety instead of it being just like the black community. I will actually be very diverse with going into interviews now. So you'll see your men, women, black, white, whatever you are, pretty much. So you gotta fuck with that shit. So I got a few more questions. I might have answered these ones. I might have not. I'm not even sure because this shit do look familiar. Black is king. That's why I'm leading it. Thank you. That's the truth. That's why I'm doing this. Like I'm putting on for, the black men that think about doing things or questioning what they do. Because you know, we are successors, we are achievers, we are strong black men. And with that being said, that we should be able to, withhold things, be able to deal with things accountably and accordingly to make sure our queen or you know our kids or even our family is okay. And I feel like we actually started a lot of shit. We continue to do things. Man, like I'd be amazed talking about this stuff. I even have a story just recently. Someone just told me from talking with me from one day, he felt like I was the person he needed to meet or come around. Felt like he didn't ever have a person that he was friends with or close with him like me, based off of the conversation and the discussions that we had at first hand. And we talked a lot. Like, we talked about personal stuff. We talked about things that we go through as men, one another. Um, and, I feel like he was able to peel back skin that was holding him back and that he knew that was holding him back. And that's like his friends that he was cool with for years. Even certain people that he dealt with for years that you just feel like you should or you have to be because you've been around this person for years. But is this person in the same mindset, in the same progress as you, or process as you, or are they just still wanting to be who they want to be and be comfortable where they're at? Because I most definitely don't think that I will want to continue being around somebody that doesn't want to grow, that doesn't want to better themselves, that doesn't want to progress, that doesn't want to acknowledge and own up to the stuff they did without blaming another person. There's just a lot of things that we do that gives us that category or that word that we don't like getting called. Most shit. That was deep to me when I heard that. When he said that to me, I actually respected him. Told him thank you. I really appreciated that. And that wasn't the first person that told me that. There was another person, I think about 2 weeks ago before this, and another 2 weeks before that. Like, there's actually a person that I've actually talked to enough to where they actually wanted to get back into working on the radio station that they used to work, and they're getting paid for it. and even more than what they were getting paid before. The person I was talking to just recently had the idea and mindset to want to do podcasts and want to do stuff, and didn't have the push. You know, he had the drive, but he ain't have the push. So I seen that he had the drive, and I gave him that push. And I'll give y'all a fucking follow up in the next couple weeks about. I actually might bring him on so he can share his side of when he met me and the conversations that we had for him to get to where he is now in a short amount of time. If that isn't inspiring, then I don't know. Like that, it hit me harder than what you even thought. I looked at him not like as a person that I just met anymore, but I looked at as a person of growth, of acknowledgement and understanding of the things that they have done and decided on doing for things to happen the way they did. So that should hit. I'm most definitely hit. Like, and then he was interested in what I be doing, and it's like the first thing that he heard from me actually was my Whammo interview, and you know, rest in peace, you know, my grandmother. And once he heard the part where I spoke about that, and it reflected more on him of how I am and what type of person I am. Because I'm saying I can tell you everything I went through, and still with what I go through, and you'll be like, damn, how the fuck, how the fuck are you still doing this? We need that push. We need someone to give us that push to start doing what we like to do. Like, and everyone's talented, everyone's creative. People like to do stuff. People can do stuff. And who's really supporting you? Who's giving you that push? Who's actually there through the thick and thin? Like, those are the people that we need around. Not the people that are going to put us in situations. Not people that are going to put us in positions that we will regret, or that we wouldn't even think about that would even happen because we're so cool or so close with someone. Like I actually, I reflect, I relate, I try to speak as much as possible with the person directly, and I speak with different people about stuff because I want to help myself become a better person as well as maybe help them become a better person. And I most it be hard sometimes because as being a black man, we hold things in. We try not to speak on things. It's like a pride thing. And I'm saying even some females got pride, but I'm having that ego. It could be a good and a bad thing. And with it being a good thing like that, that's good and going in life and being able to do things with that ego to prevent things from happening as well. But in a bad thing, in a bad way, that can actually be a life changing experience for you that you would never have expected because of how you are or how you act or how you respond or even how you deal with certain people that maybe you should deal with or maybe you shouldn't deal with. And like that, we most definitely got to stay on top of one another and understand or where we stand with each other because we can't also force people to do things, but we can guide people to do things if they would like to be guided. It's just like if someone wants to be helped, they'll ask. If they don't, we might ask. So we gotta continue applying the pressure. We have to show that real support for one another instead of saying that we support you. Like, how do you support? How do y'all support people? Do y'all just follow? Do y'all just like some things that they got, or do y'all share them? Do you buy stuff off of that person? And like, not illegal shit, but like, stuff that is invested into. Buy something that someone is invested into to support them. Because you think about it, as we were growing up, what how do we feel like support was? What do we thought support was? How would you want to be supported? How would you want to be supported? How would you want to be treated? How would you want to be? How would you want to feel? It's a blessing and a curse, they say, right? Let me hop into some more of these questions before we get off air. I answered this one question already when I started off. How many interviews you do since you post other interviews? Since you haven't posted any other interviews? Like I said, I did like 6 to 8 interviews with other podcast radio stations. Some things I didn't even drop yet. Some things are about to be even dropped soon. I actually not dropping a lot of exclusive dates with the things I'm doing. I will drop flyers and information, little bombs and stuff when you tune in or if you follow the page. So, oh, this is one. So, would you still work and collab with other podcasts? Um, Yo, that's funny because I was talking about this with the dude on Whammo. Talk about it on another radio station. I most definitely will work with podcasts still, regardless of what y'all might have known of what had happened before. But no, there ain't no bad. There ain't no bad. Like I told you, there ain't no bad blood with me. A lot of people hate me, and I feel like that's an emotional thing that they have with themselves. Uh, so yeah, no, I'm gonna continue working with other podcasts. I'm working with other podcasts. There's a few more here in the city, as well as outside the state. The outside the state ones are actually kind of lit because they be doing shit like not even some shit that we be doing here. So like you know trying to put people on the wave. I know everybody doing shit. So what else we got real quick? Yeah, people trying to get deep into things. All right, I can't even avoid these last questions, but I'm gonna save them for the end for anybody that's tuned in. And if y'all are, because we only got a few more minutes left. Uh, what happened to you and Dude on your ex's podcast? I'm not gonna say too much about it because like I said, I don't have no bad blood. It's more of a respect type of thing. But they cool. Obviously, y'all see that they're cool. They did their podcast, I think twice or something. I think a couple times. I seen some flyers pop up. I actually think I was blocked today. So, but yeah, there was an issue with the things that was done between parties and things that was said between the parties. Like I said, it's more of a respect thing. And they became cool. I'm saying, I haven't heard anything or haven't got any apologize. Yeah, I might have heard an apology with them, but man to man, no, none of that. None of that happened. But shows where we're at. It just shows where we at, but I'm not, I'm not, it's all right. It's cool. Not sweating it. Like I said, I'm gonna continue working with people, and then go from there. I will never hate a person because I have more respect to know that hating another human being, I feel like it's damn near like hating yourself. Let that sit there on that one real quick. What's up? What we got like 2 or 3 more. That's straight. Don't want to finish smoking. I finish drinking. I turned the fuck up. But so all these questions actually intertwine with one another. So I was asked, am I still, are we, or am I still in a relationship? And will y'all get back together? The bombshell. I'm in a relationship. I am in a relationship, and is me and will me and her get back together? Only time can tell. But I'm in a relationship. Okay. Because some people was, I'm saying I had people shooting their chances and shit. That was a question. They said, do they have a chance? A chance to come on the podcast. I think that's what they were asking. Yeah, you have a chance to come on the podcast. So, like I said, DM, email, DM, email. I got a couple. There's a couple different cameras and shit going on right now. Yeah, somebody did ask us like what happened with us. Shit, I'll say this. Just keep this shit. Um, it was just some things, and there was some things, and there was some issues that had happened between us, and that's all I'll really say on that. Based off of feelings and emotions, of course. But we able to work and talk about things, and to end it off, I think this wasn't even a question, but it was a question. Someone said that we look cute together. I appreciate it. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum. Alaikum salam. But yeah, no, that's. I was the questions. I don't even remember if I answered those questions on Sunday, but I wanted to do this again so you could hear and see it all over again. Um, this, of course, is live, so it will be on the platforms that I've listed. If you didn't already do, go follow the Cat Podcast. That's on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, Spotify. Yeah, all of them. I most definitely will have the link tree and the links. Actually, I'll start putting those in the bios for y'all in the descriptions, so y'all can start actually really doing this shit because I'm not. I told you again, I'm not about to start playing and wasting time. I'm actually about to start doing this shit. Yeah. But other than that, I'm saying, might as well tune in. We did it. Did I do this shit? Hey Sunday. Hey Sunday, I'll be doing the interviews with people, and then I'll start doing some shit like I just did today throughout the week on some little shit going into next week. So like for this week, I can at least give y'all guys the topics. So yeah, that's something new too. So I got topics on topic questions. Uh, Topics are more for the conversations, and then the questions are more for the interview and the guest. And if, like I said, if any of y'all have any questions, don't hold back. Ask questions. I'm saying I'm saying comment. Speak with me, talk to me. I see y'all. I hear y'all. I'm saying, and like I said, always said, every episode, every season that y'all see me, without y'all, without people, without this internet and these platforms, there wouldn't be me, or there wouldn't be me doing this. Like, of course, I'll be able to do it, but without y'all, there wouldn't be this. And I respect that. I appreciate that. Much love, for real. You don't even know what's more to come. Like, cause like that, what our topics was this past weekend was the co-host that I worked with, the interviews coming up forward, and that I've done, relationship, and a little bit of issues that occurred from previous times. So I'm gonna give y'all the topics for next week. We're of course gonna keep. I was told that I should keep the relationships in there as a topic, with as well as um, like what do you think? What do you think? Like what do you think about certain stuff? Um, Relationships, and how can we change things? So those will most definitely be our three topics. I'll probably drop the fourth topic on the flyer so people can know, and y'all can tune in and give y'all insight. Don't, like I said, don't hold back. Like I said, man, this is the Cap Podcast. I'm saying I ain't speak no cap today, uh, but I'm most definitely stopping the cap on the Cap Podcast. Uh, Still interviewing people that's doing their thing. We're also, I told you, we're mixing it up. Battle of the Sexes, some games. We're gonna have a nice bunch of ads coming into this as well. And yeah, man, stay tuned. I really appreciate y'all that tuned in, everybody that did tune in. And go hit that like, go hit that subscribe, go follow. Like I said, I'm on all platforms. Just type in the Cat Podcast, look for that logo with the hat on the mic. So that's me. New logo, new image will be dropping soon. So just keep staying apart. I'll be having them artists for y'all. And if y'all don't fuck with them or don't know, you might as well just tune the fuck in. You about to know about them. But like I said, man, I'm about to get off of here. Appreciate y'all. Much love. Your boy Mills is out of here. Oh, shit. Anybody still on here? Y'all smoking? Y'all drinking?